and I don't think it's country.
I think it's a race. It's a race to the top of the country charts. That's what it is.
No.
Yes.
You're taking it really sensitively, but it's not. Just listen to it. It's not.
It's not country. Bro.
I think that we do have race problems, of course, but I don't think this is one. I just don't think the song applies. I just don't. I don't feel like it's country. I think it's dope, but I don't think it's country.
Right. I think he did, really good job with it, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly, I mean, I could be wrong, but this is just a perfect story to twist for news people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, black kid doing country music in a predominantly white-based, genre.
Then again, let me think. Let me try to maybe pull back my own opinion on that.
So
for a second.
you quit to back the white man.
Yeah, right. I had to back out of that one because I thought about it. Now, it did have elements of country in it, though.
Yes.
It wasn't necessarily a country song, but it had elements of it, which means maybe it could fall in that category.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it can be a new country genre, but not right now. There isn't any genre like that. Maybe he can create something like it.
Right.
He didn't create it because it was people doing like that trap country thing too, and he just kind of capitalized on the gimmick. I'll be honest and kind of say that because Lil Uzi and another guy was doing that before.
Right.
But I mean, it has country elements.
So it has to go in some chart. He can't have his own chart because he's number one on the country trap chart. But
no, he's number one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, he's number 32 on the Billboard on the Hot 100 right now.
Right.
Number 32. So I'm just saying, look, it's 2019. If you really about artistry, then you're the type of person to say, okay, this is what it is, and I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna keep doing it until you feel how I feel about it.
That's true,
or not.
Black Korea followers, let us know what you think about that because I really like to know what the consensus is on this because this is kind of tricky. I can see both sides, but yeah, I like to know what the listeners think about that.
Okay, so before we get on our final segment, I do want to give a big shout out to Dead End Studios. We're actually using their studio right now to record all this stuff. Make sure you follow them too. They got a lot of great content. They're really putting us on.
Dead End Hip Hop, one of the best shows I think out there. I really
there.
Yeah, I do. I get into it every time I see these guys. I got something to say. So
they got a lot of big names too that really mess with them. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Black Korea
Podcast.
Right? Yeah. And also on Instagram, which is also
Black Korea Podcast.
Yes. But yeah, last segment. One's got to go. I know it's really random, but one's got to go. And I'm going to say it right here. I kind of like this list too. Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Amy Winehouse.
You're not taking out Queen Beyonce.
Yeah.
That's my girl. That's my lady.
Wait. Okay, and I understand that, but you can't say that before saying you're not going to take out Whitney Houston. Like you can't.
Yeah, you can't say.
I love all of them, right?
Yeah.
I respect them. They're amazing, but Beyonce is Beyonce.
Let me say this.
Whitney Houston is Whitney Houston.
Queen Bee.
Yeah, one got to go for me. I think Amy Winehouse is the weakest. Let's do this. Let's take.
About the cake for
the
first she was with the white man. Now you with the white woman.
No, I ain't gonna do you like that. Yeah, Whitney's number one. No, we gonna rank the three that's left after this too. We're gonna rank them real quick too. But yeah, I think Amy Winehouse has to go. Even though I love Amy Winehouse, I think she's dope.
I love her jazzy style too.
She didn't do anything for me. She didn't do anything for my soul.
Yeah.
Beyonce got to go.
Hey, don't do that.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Beyonce got to go.
Wow.
No,
What's your reasoning
why do you
behind
not
that?
like her?
Okay. Don't get me wrong. She's very talented. Extremely talented. Okay. But she's overrated.
She inspires every female artist that you have ever heard.
Right.
She got to go.
No.
Every
Why?
female artist that you like.
How can she be?
Her voice. Her dance
I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm gonna
stage?
stand by this.
Oh, bro,
she's overrated.
No.
You will
She's
never make
not
it as a
overrated
rapper.
ever.
Do you know how many singers like have said like just a little bit of something about Beyonce and got
We
canceled?
got the Beehive. You know what I'm saying?
Canceled singers with
I
clout.
don't-
I'm not
No, don't do
saying
that.
I'm not saying she's very talented, extremely talented, like live, recording wise.
So how can you say she's overrated?
Right. Yeah, you saying all these great things, but
It's
she's
just-
Right.
overrated.
Hey man, yeah, you can't.
Okay,
backtrack.
I'll be
Hey,
honest.
Hey,
Okay,
stick to
okay.
something.
This is
Yeah,
what it is.
you
This is
got
what
it.
it is. This is what it is. Okay. Remember that time she did the Super Bowl,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
there's that really fucked up picture of her, like doing this thing,
Yeah.
and like. I don't know, man. That picture just really stuck with me, and I can't get that image out of my head
Oh
whenever I
my
think of Beyonce.
gosh.
So whenever I think of Beyonce, I think of that
Think of that
picture,
picture?
and I'm like, dude, she looks gross.
Well, I think of that's why I put Mariah Carey at the bottom because I remember her.
Oh,
singing
hell
on,
no.
Right.
on
Her
New Year's.
Christmas,
Oh, I remember that shit.
Was it New Year's and
song.
Christmas?
Oh my God.
It was
all I want for Christmas,
It was
is
Christmas.
you. Yes.
Christmas. All
That
I
was
want for
bad.
Christmas.
Beyonce
Alright.
never had that
Okay.
bad performance.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, you right, and you right about that. But
Uh-huh.
but I still wouldn't say that she has to go because she did something for me. Her and JD,
Yeah.
like, I mean, they was like the soundtrack to me growing up.
I
Amy Winehouse.
I
did
put
do
Whitney. I put Whitney. I'm sorry, Whitney Houston. Mariah Carey over Beyonce any day.
We're gonna talk about.
I would
JD
say
on episode 2
Beyonce,
at
Mariah
some
Carey,
point.
and Whitney Houston made a history, but maybe not Amy Winehouse as long of a period.
So rank them one through 3.
I would say Beyonce number 1.
Oh no.
Like she is
Oh, no.
my number 1. She's my heart and soul.
Actually, let me pull back. I'll say Amy Winehouse too, because she really did nothing for me. Like I didn't even. Wait. Okay, Amy
I
Winehouse
thought-
gotta go. Okay,
Yeah.
but I put Beyonce third. She's down
Man,
Bro,
no.
who's first?
there. We know who's first. Is Whitney Houston's first,
Yes.
and then Mariah Carey,
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce, and then Amy Winehouse.
Nah,
I
I have
can't
to
get
say
mad at
Beyonce number 1, like
you
Mariah
s-
Carey
you're
and
gonna-
Whitney Houston number 2.
Together?
Equal number 2.
Oh no.
And
Wait,
then
wait.
Amy Winehouse number 3.
Who
Equal
with?
number 2. The Whitney Winehouse and Mariah Carey. Equal number
What?
2.
Oh, Amy Winehouse and Mariah. Equal?
No. Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey number 2.
no.
Wait,
Oh
Whitney and
my
Mariah Carey. Okay, Mariah
God.
Carey
And
could
then-
never hit the football. What was that? The Super Bowl.
When she was good, she was
Oh,
great.
when I
she
talk
could
about
have
Whitney,
never.
when we talk about Whitney Houston, all we got to do is talk about her national anthem.
Exactly.
It was the greatest
That's
national
what I'm
anthem of
saying.
all time. That put her at the top alone. That by itself. If you
The
hadn't
3
heard it, you
women
gotta
that
go
I
listen to it.
mentioned as top 3,
Okay.
right?
yeah. Mhm.
Those ladies are amazing.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are. I think it's Whitney, then Beyonce, then Mariah. Like I said, Mariah,
My brother.
her stock. I mean, even though in the end, we're not talking about the Whitney in the end. I'm saying Whitney at her peak had one of the greatest voices of all time. Some of those songs were some of the greatest recordings of records
time.
ever. So she is the goat
Top. Yeah, she's
as
the
far
goat.
as
She's
that
the goat.
goes. Yeah.
But Mariah Carey just, man, she's sexier than Beyonce.
Huh?
Hey,
Mariah?
Mariah is so much sexier than
Really?
Beyonce.
I can't.
Yo,
did you look at them? Like,
Mariah
look at the
Carey
pictures.
is bad, man.
I
Like,
can't.
oh my goodness.
I can't.
Have you seen their performances though?
I have. I know which performance you're talking about too.
As an artist, I feel like Beyonce puts out more energy and more performance than Mariah Carey ever did.
Yeah.
And she
Ever.
exudes more
She
sexuality.
sings. She knows how to sing.
Beyonce
Yeah.
is Beyonce. Now I get why you may think she's overrated because everybody like loses that. Like Beyonce
Right.
is just
Maybe the
goddess.
fan base.
I get that part, but
how-
that's still when you say overrated, she's not one. She may be like a 1A.
And half.
So she's still that's overrated.
And
but
that's what I mean. That's
yeah.
what I mean. I'm
Uh-huh.
not, but
She's here, but she's ranked here.
all right.
Why
Maybe
are
this is what it is.
you-
Maybe this is what it is. Okay. I have this thing where
it keeps changing.
okay,
bro.
no.
What is it?
Hear me out. Okay, my thing is Mariah is better than Beyonce. The reason being is, I know it's a horrible reason, but whenever hold on, let me out.
That picture.
Yeah, if I have one image about a person, that really sticks with me, right? So my one image of Beyonce is that picture at the Super Bowl.
I
But
get
you
that.
gotta look at like overall as an artist.
I don't
though.
care. I don't care.
Like their singing,
Bro,
their
but-
vocal skills,
care.
their
Wait.
performance,
I
get what you're
their
saying,
looks, their like fan base, what
And-
they influence in life and other people,
Okay,
everything.
And Beyonce, her singing is so predictable. Like it's so predictable. She does that.
Powerhouse.
She does that.
I heard that too.
Okay,
How many people can
heard
sing like
somebody
her though?
Let's play a Beyonce song right now, and I'll have you predict what she's about to sing. How about that?
She does that deep. That,
Nah, next.
Just
No.
because she's
Well,
a
we know
soulful
Mariah
singer.
Carey's gonna do that holler thing she does all the time.
yeah,
the
but
high
she's
note.
sexy though.
Yeah, that dolphin sing.
And my
like-
image with
Yeah.
Mariah Carey, the reason behind that is because I remember
When you were little.
I remember in high school.
That's what it was.
When I was in high school, what was that song?
Hero?
When she was about to
it's
get
not Hero.
married to some dude, and it was one song, man. But she was so fine, and I used to smoke weed back in the day. So when I was high, I was watching this video. I was like,
So you see Fine Mariah and hunched over Beyonce is what you see.
Yeah.
Those two pictures, those are the images
that's all I see in my
that
head.
you have.
Damn shame, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
All
let
right.
us know.
disappointed.
Hey, make sure you comment and let us know what you think about this order as well.
I'm
So
gonna get so much hate.
Disappointment.
I'm gonna get
is-
so
is-
much
is
hate
what
for
they're
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
what
give
to
a-
think.
As you should.
I don't give a fuck.
And I'm going to like every comment.
I don't give a fuck.
Ah.
Anyway, but thanks for listening. This was our first episode of Black Korea. You can find all of our episodes, all our future episodes, on anywhere you can find a podcast. I am your host, Andy.
I'm your guy, Shell.
KP in the house.
And Tiffany.
We'll see y'all next week with a new episode. Peace.